Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. San Diego and Chicago is the Monday night game for NFL Week 9, and we are going to talk with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com to try to suss out some possible betting value with this line. Jeff Cadillac, San Diego, of course, Philip Rivers is awesome, and then after that, they got basically nothing else. Chicago, a team with a lot of issues, a lot of flaws, a lot of injuries, but they are kind of scrappy, kind of well coached, and a team that does appear to have some fight in them. In general, I like to take Chicago when they're a live dog. I think we might have a situation like that here. Right now, it's a 3.5. I took them at +4. Total's 49 or 49.5. Of course, San Diego has been an over machine with their huge passing game. Kind of leaning towards the over as well, but it was 50 earlier, and I took that one. Now it's down to 49 or 49.5. But I think my favorite play here would be Chicago, and I take them at 3.5. Jeff Cadillac, what do you like here?
Well, Peter, on this game, I have to go against you.
Uh-oh.
Chicago, Jay Cutler, I'll tell you something. He's not having a bad season, but he's not having a great season. And the fact is that the rest of the Chicago team is not playing well either. I mean, they're 2-5. And the only 2 wins they have is against Oakland and Kansas City. Now, this game against Oakland was early in the season, and Kansas City really is topsy-turvy from week to week. You don't even know which team is going to show up. But with Chicago right now, the only one on offense that's really showing anything is Matt Forte. He's the only constable in the whole offense for Chicago.
Well, they got Alshon Jeffrey back, though.
That is correct, sir.
That's true.
But
I do my research too, Jeff Cadillac.
But I'll tell you something, Peter. With Jay Cutler as your quarterback, you can always expect at least one disastrous game.
Yes.
And that's kind of like what I'm waiting for here. Because San Diego is also coming off a loss. Chicago, we all know, they lost against Minnesota last week. I love Minnesota in that game. Division rivals. You sometimes have to throw out the record because they always play tough against each other. San Diego, I had a feeling they were going to lose at Baltimore. I felt they were going to lose by a little bit more than what the spread was. It ended up being a push for me at San Diego +3 or Baltimore -3. But San Diego is a very big disappointment. We all know that Keenan Allen is out for the year. He had a kidney procedure as this video is being taken. And the problem is that Philip Rivers, he has a great offense. He has the #1 total offense in the NFL right now, #1 pass offense. This guy has a lot of people he can throw that ball to. I don't understand why San Diego's not scoring 50 points a game. I mean, look who they have. They have Brandon Oliver, Latavius Green, Malcolm Floyd, Stevie Johnson. You have your all-star at tight end, Antonio Gates. Out of the backfield, you got Melvin Gordon, who's ready to roll. And, of course, you got Danny Woodhead. Nobody could stop this guy. I don't know why this guy doesn't have 20 touches a game. This team should be scoring 50 points a game. I don't understand. Philip Rivers had a great game last week at Baltimore, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles, but they still lost. We all know that the problem is on defense. I mean, Eric Weddle, the all-pro safety, he can't be everywhere. But this game, I think San Diego is going to be pumped, and they're going to be ready to go. Chicago has the 29th rush defense in the NFL. It seems for years they can't seem to get a handle on their rush defense. That defense back there is terrible. I think you and I, Peter, could run through that defense. Chicago also, they've just, they can't score points when they need the points. They're averaging like maybe 14 to 20 points a game. It's very bad. San Diego seems to get to the 30s on a regular basis. Last week, they scored 26. But this game on Monday night, you got to figure San Diego is going to roll all over Chicago. On that last Monday night football game that San Diego was in against Pittsburgh, they lost on the last-second Wildcat with Le'Veon Bell. Rivers had thrown a pick 6, which kind of, threw a monkey wrench into the whole game for San Diego. But this is a game I definitely think that San Diego is going to roll. And you're going to see them roll all over Chicago. They're going to be pumped, and Monday night's going to be a rockin'.
All right, Jeff Cadillac can't understand why San Diego isn't scoring 50 points a game. And Jeff Cadillac understands quantum mechanics, but he can't understand, incapable of understanding how San Diego isn't scoring 50 points a game. Well, maybe the over would be great then, because the over is just, total is just 49 or 49.5. Right now, San Diego -3.5 is the market-wide number. We'll see where it closes. It has moved a half point in Chicago's favor since opening. Jeff Cadillac, we will see if you're right on this one. Tell us about your website, jeffcadillac.com.
Okay, at jeffcadillac.com, I analyze all the games every week extensively for free for all the fans out there that love NFL football. And on Fridays, I am on Twitter at Jeff Cadillac1, my best bet of the week, every Friday at Jeff Cadillac1 on Twitter.
Sounds great, Jeff. Thanks.